world. Joining us on the broadcast is Taslim Arif Sayed. He is the CEO of the Center for Cellular and Molecular Platforms. He's with us on the broadcast. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking to us. I want to take this conversation forward and for the next few minutes, focus on innovation, technology that we can have here in India. We are very dependent at this point in time, especially about the testing kits for COVID-19 from different parts of the world, whether it's South Korea, whether it's Japan or China. What is it that we can do in the next 1 month as far as innovation at home is concerned?
No, absolutely. Thanks, and a pleasure to be here. I think, as you rightly said, these are completely unprecedented times, and we need to kind of stand up and work towards building our own arsenal to take on the challenge of COVID-19. And one of the biggest thing that we have seen is the testing kits. As you rightly said, that there are issues in terms of imports of the testing kits from different countries, including China, and some of them have not worked out as well. What we have actually worked with innovations across India is that there are some very exciting innovations coming up, which have been able to take on this challenge and build these kits right here in India, manufacturing, and at the same level of quality. And now they're approved by ICMR and CDSCO or DCGI. And that is very, very exciting. So these kits now are in the field serving the people, and we are working with them to scale them up. We are working with others to actually bring in more kits, which are indigenously built, locally grown, and available for the testing of people across country.
Why don't you also put it into perspective? Majority of the kits which are being used by the government or different labs right now are imported kits. In the ecosystem right now, in the healthcare infrastructure right now, what is the percentage of the imported kits we are using?
So to begin with, it was definitely large, because you knew that, I think till month back, we didn't have many Indian developed kits actually approved and then in the market. But the scenario has changed significantly. We have a very high number of Indian companies, Indian diagnostic kit manufacturers come out, got an approval, developed, got an approval by ICMR, tested the NIV, and now they are out in the field, and possibly the ratio has changed significantly. I may not have the exact number, but ratio has changed significantly on that.
Sir, do you also think, and I wonder as an Indian, if we look at the faulty testing kits that we have been getting from China, I don't think here in India we have a dearth of innovation or different thinking. But is there perhaps we're lacking in a proactive approach? Should we have done this some time ago when we were witnessing this pandemic, pan out in different parts of the world?
Yeah, so I would say, of course, you can always say that one could have done better, but I think the good sign was that if you see carefully the timing, some of the recently developed kits, if you are staying with the kits here, some of the recently development kits haven't happened within a month. They have happened over 3 months. So when actually some of our Indian companies figured out that this is something that we may need as well, or globally will need, they started developing, and they got an approval by late March, early April, and now they're in the field. However, if I can add, I think very important thing is that these are the times where suddenly we are seeing the confidence in the innovation ecosystem. The locally grown innovations are standing up and saying that we will be at the same quality of innovations that usually we import, and build our own indigenous, self-reliant capabilities which can serve the country. So these are very interesting times. While we have a challenge, we have actually a new confidence building in the system. So I'm very optimistic about that.
Right. And it is, I think, perhaps the right time to be optimistic about that. As we talk about the research ecosystem and atmosphere in this country, why don't you tell us a little bit about the quality controls, the process of approvals in our country, how swift, how efficient they are?
Surely. So I'll just tell you a little bit. I'll take a step back and say, at CCAM, when we started this Innovation Deployment Accelerator, it was clearly from the perspective that we knew that the international innovations are not coming in because of the scale required and so on, and we needed to pick our own innovations up. But the biggest challenge was at that time to actually get them the regulatory approval. But I must say, and I think it doesn't get said as many times, in last 2 months, we have seen phenomenally active regulatory as well as central government, state government system, where officials are working day and out actually to trying to get the system through. It is not easy because it is a sudden change. The scale is very large. We haven't had, what you say, that the straightforward processes. But I must say again, the regulatory approvals have come very fast, and you can see that I am seeing on regulatory bodies' website every other day they have new approvals come in. That means that they're testing many more to get some more approvals through. So it's a
Right.
very high effort that they are putting in.
All right, Mr. Taslim Arif Syed, thank you so much for speaking to us. And you're right when you say that this is perhaps the time when innovation, research in the healthcare sector is something that we all will very keenly focus upon. And this is the need of the hour as we move forward.